The JR Pass has always been a popular money-saving choice for many travelers coming to Japan. But in October 2023, there was a massive 70% price increase. So is it still worth it, or should you just go with individual tickets? Long story short, you need to do a lot of intercity travel to make it worth it. So we're going to explore some sample itineraries to see which routes are still worth it, and let us know in the comments what is your trip and are you still getting the JR Pass? Let's start with a brief overview of the JR Pass. This allows unlimited rides on the Japan railway lines throughout the entire country. That includes the Shinkansen and local JR lines, as well as things like the Narita Express to and from the airport. You can get a consecutive 7, 14 or 21-day pass. However, with the new price increase, you're not going to want to use it on local JR lines or those lines to and from the airport, as you're not going to make any savings. You want to start the pass when you start making those long Shinkansen trips in between cities. So in saying that, let's get into some sample itineraries.
The first couple we'll take a look at are popular tourist routes. To catch the Shinkansen from Tokyo to Kyoto and back, individual tickets cost around 28,000 yen. Even with side trips to Osaka and Nara thrown in, you're much better off going with individual tickets for this trip rather than the JR Pass. The same can be said for a round trip from Tokyo to Hiroshima. With the route coming in at just under 40,000 yen with individual tickets, it's not worth getting the pass. So what kind of trip do you need to do to make the pass worth it? Well, let's explore two different 7-day itineraries. For Itinerary 3, start at Tokyo and catch the Shinkansen for 5 hours down to the city of Fukuoka, where you'll stay 2 nights and utilize the pass on some local JR lines. On day 3, hop back on the Shinkansen and travel to Kyoto, where you'll stay 3 nights, soaking up the history and culture with a quick day trip over to Nara as well. On day 6, continue your journey by hopping on the express train to Kanazawa, where you'll stay 1 night before heading back to Tokyo via the Shinkansen on day 7. The total price for this trip comes in at around 66,000 yen, so you'll definitely be making savings with the JR Pass. Moving on, for the final itinerary, again, start at Tokyo and catch the Shinkansen for just over 2 hours to the beautiful northern city of Morioka, where you'll stay 1 night. Day 2 will be the biggest travel day, with 5 hours on the Shinkansen to Kanazawa for a 2-night stay. On day 4, pop on down to Kyoto on the express train for a 3-night stay with a day trip over to Nara. Finally, on day 7, take the Shinkansen for just over 2 hours back to Tokyo. The total price for this trip also comes in at about 66,000 yen, so it's worth it to buy the JR Pass.
So you have to do a lot of traveling to make the JR Pass worth it for the price. However, convenience-wise, you just have that one pass that you can use, and you only need to make reservations for reserved seating. So if people are just looking for convenience, it could be worth it. Otherwise, there's the individual tickets, as we said, or you can also use regional rail passes. These are like the JR Pass, but for a smaller section of Japan. One that might interest you is the Hokuriku Arch Pass. It covers Tokyo, Nagano, Kanazawa, and Kyoto.
A round trip from Tokyo to Kyoto via Kanazawa costs around 43,000 yen with individual tickets. So the 7-day Hokuriku Arch Pass for 25,500 yen is well worth it, even without factoring in the use of local or airport lines. If you'd like to know more about regional rail passes, do check out our article, or let us know in the comments below if you'd be interested in detailed itinerary videos for the different rail passes. Don't forget to check out our other guide videos, and we hope you have a great trip to Japan.